Marcus, the first Gordon. This must be the key William wrote about in his diary, the first of the 5.
There is no man today who would remember the origin of the Gate of the Two Worlds, the Black Mirror. This record shall be a warning to all who blindly long for power, not hesitating to stray from the path of fate, exposing their soul to dark forces. Mordred, the lord of our manor, an amoral, evil man, plagued the people of these lands for many long years, with his ill nature and hatred. His power, however, was soon ended by Marcus, newly returned from the battles with the disbelievers in distant lands. Well acquainted with the habits of his enemy, Mordred made meticulous preparations to withstand the attack of his brother. Realizing that not even the strong walls of the castle could hold against the onslaught forever, he descended into the underground of the chapel. There, he opened within its heart the Black Mirror, and urged the entities of shadow to help prevent his doom. He was not the only one, however, to know of the secret corridors below the castle. By the hand of fate, the balance of power began to lean towards Mordred's side. There was not much time left. Watching his men die around him, Marcus understood what had to be done. Overwhelmed by fury, he battled his way through many lines of enemies into the labyrinth of corridors leading to the heart of the underground cathedral. With haste, he took advantage of the momentary surprise and thrust his sword with all his might against his brother. Righteous anger hit its target, and cold steel pierced the black heart of the traitor. Victory was within grasp. Staggering on the edge of a bottomless abyss, Mordred gathered his last ounce of strength and brought forth his final desperate deed. With merciless hatred and zealous rage of his defeat, he pronounced the dark words of the curse. "Of your blood, others will rise with your name, bearing my curse. One of your heirs will convert 5 souls of 5 mortals. This will be the catalyst to bring my anger back to life. And I will return. When your days have ended, there will be no one to stop me." Mordred then fell to his knees, and the throat of the Black Mirror closed as he took his terminal breath. In that instant, the whole place was filled by a deafening sound and blinding light, followed by an absolute silence. And one last thing to be done. 4 keys of power were divided by Marcus among the lords of the Gordon manors, the 5th key remaining with Marcus himself. Never again would the keys meet in the hand of a mortal to open the gate between the worlds of good and evil. Such is the story of our Lord that saved us in the Dark Ages. Let his soul rest in peace forever. Isidore Vale, in memory of Marcus Gordon, 1240 A.D.
Black Mirror, the secret chapel the book mentions must be somewhere below the castle. I'll obtain the 5 keys and finish what William couldn't. I can't see anything interesting. Where did it run? Must have hurt my arm. Could have been worse, though. At least I'm alive. A mechanism of some sort with 3 levers. With a bit of luck, it might still work. A rusty valve. It might be feeding the fuel somewhere. It's stuck. It won't move the slightest bit. If only I knew the correct setup. I've got to keep trying. Excellent. Everything's going to be easier with light. Here are the things I lost when I fell down the shaft. Most of the items are all right. The camera is smashed. Old wire cutters might come in handy. It won't be obstructing my way any longer. Locked. The key is on the other side of the door. I'll try to get my hand through to reach the key. Got it! Another shaft. How many of these are there in here? Maybe I'll never make it to the surface again. They'll probably be empty, but whatever the content is, it's sure to have been destroyed by water. I wonder how he died. The barrels around here probably contain oil or diesel fuel. This one's empty. This corridor is entirely clogged. The door is tightly shut. Lift shaft. The lift is my only chance to get to the surface. Hopefully, I'll be able to call it somehow. It's very rusty, but still in one piece. There is nothing in it, just mud mixed with dirty water. A big barrel full of oil. It's broken. A big barrel full of oil. A big barrel. There might be something under that lid. There might be some... I have to push it off somehow in order to get to the lid. No way. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. I'll try piercing through the plate with the sharp end of the rod. This should do the trick. The lid won't move. I tied one end of the rope to the lid. All I need to do now is push away the trolley. It can't be moved. I have to get rid of the brake stop. A system of fuses and cables. Nothing I could use. A system of fuses and cables. Nothing I could use. This part of the gallery has been entirely filled up with earth. There's no chance of going this way. It's too dark over there. I'll keep close to the light coming from above. It's entirely dark in here. The power circuit is probably interrupted. It looks like a power distribution circuitry box. It can't be opened. It has loosened. I must reconnect the circuit. At last! I'd say this used to be the lift room. A fuse box. I'd better leave it alone. A fuse box. I'd better leave it. Maybe its purpose is to power the lift. Maybe its purpose. Who could it have been? Who could it have been? I found a small key. Maybe it will help me get outside.
May 29th. Everything has gone smoothly today. Another day without any malfunction.
Another day without any malfunction. Except for the dreadful heat here. A horrible 55 degrees. If it were not for the drinks from the surface, we would all drop dead from thirst. May 30th. One of the 3 vent shafts seems to be clogged. The men say something must be stuck in it. That would explain the horrible heat. I have to go to the vent shafts and check out the whole area this afternoon. May 31st. Something has entirely clogged vent 2. It's going to take a while before we can remove it. It's almost halfway through and quite large. Tomorrow we shall discover what has been causing the heat in here. June 1st. We finally dragged out the thing that was clogging the second vent today. It was a body. One of the new workers must have fallen down the vent. Nobody knows his identity yet. The body must have been there for quite a while. And the heat here. June 15th. The last fortnight has been peaceful. No major malfunctions. June 18th. Old Morton has gone mad. They found him at the end of the new corridor, just sitting there, gazing into space. No one managed to get a sensible word out of him. He just kept mumbling about some ghost. Perhaps he has breathed in too much gas. I had him taken to the doctor. June 19th. We had another ghost episode this afternoon. Such nonsense. There must be a gas leak around here somewhere. We'll carry out a reading tomorrow morning. June 22nd. We examined the entire corridor and found nothing. No gas. However, 3 more men had to be taken out today. Nobody knows what is wrong with them. They keep saying the same rubbish as old Morton. If it goes on like this, the mine will have to close down, and Fuller won't be too keen on that. June 23rd. It took me an hour to persuade those cowards into the hoist today. Nobody wants to work in the new corridor. They're afraid of the ghost. I had to agree to shut it down, otherwise I'd have to go into the mine alone. Day 1. Something terrible has happened. I heard strange, damn strange sounds coming from above the lift shaft. And then it happened. A nerve-shattering scream and the sound of a tremendous crash. I don't know how many minutes or hours have passed since then, but when I regained consciousness, I was on the other side of the room and my mouth was full of dirt. I believe a couple of my ribs are broken, and my left arm is so swollen I can barely move it. I don't know if I'll be able to crawl out of the lift room in this condition. Day 2. It's no use. All my attempts to break out of here have been unsuccessful. Something must have fallen on the ladder access lid. Damn it. The only other way out is by lift, but it is not working. I hope someone will open the lid for me from above. Otherwise, I fear what will happen. Day 3. I estimate I've been in this bloody hole for 3 days already. I'm very hungry, but my thirst is worse. Thank God for all the moisture. I'm drinking water from the pools under the pipes. My arm hurts badly. I cannot raise it anymore. My whole body aches from screaming. But nobody can hear me. The only possibility is that damned lid, or the lift. But I can't do anything about it from here. How ironic. Day 4. I am getting weaker. I know I won't make it much longer. My arm is in flames, and I'm running out of candles. The light is barely flickering. If nobody finds me soon, I am going to die from blood poisoning, or slowly from hunger and thirst. Without light, it will be much worse than even now. I know that these are my last words, but I don't know what to write. Maybe just... If somebody finds this and takes it out to the surface, please, bury me like a proper man. Farewell.
There is nothing useful there anymore. There's a lock on it. A revolver. I'll take it. Hopefully, it will still work. There are some old bullets here. Let's hope they aren't useless. Technical drawings and plans for a machine of some kind. There's nothing in it. It's like the ones upstairs, full of oil. I don't need oil now. This enormous mechanism was used to move something big. Maybe it controlled the main lift. I'll try to get it to start with the help of those plans. The mechanism is functioning. Hopefully, the controls in the lift room will be functional now. Steam is running out through one of the pipes. I should block that hole with something. I would burn myself. It's functioning, but isn't running full power. I must re-enable the steam flow somehow. The main engine is running. The main engine. The main engine. The main engine. The main engine. I can't see but a few meters ahead. Maybe I could use the lift, if it's not beyond repair, to somewhere further on. Dirty water with oil in it. I have dampened the wind. I blocked the hole in the pipe. The machine couldn't take a full power input, damn it. One of the fuses has blown. I'll try using the fuse from this box in the lift room generator. It should work with this fuse. It's running full power now. I should try to call the main lift. Maybe it will work, and I'll get out of here finally. Perfect. The lift is operational. At last, this is the highest floor. I should be out of here with only a little effort now.